want to hear my impression of a bird? Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome to Dread Canaries Against the Iron Storm. I'm Dread Canary, the game is Against the Storm, and we are going to be doing an Iron Man challenge. Now, I came up with this challenge, it's not natively in the game, so let's go over the rules, shall we? So, as you can see, we have 1. I am allowed to build 2 settlements per difficulty level. Second, the difficulty only ever goes up, so I cannot start on impossible, go back down to normal, and then go up to hard, and then very hard. I can only go up, which means I got to do normal, normal, hard, hard, very hard, impossible, impossible, prestige 1, prestige 1, prestige 2, and so on. And the goal is to beat prestige 20 twice without losing a single map. Any losses require me to reset progress on the save file. Now, the thing with Against the Storm in its current state is that if you reset progress and you decide to use that save file again, you have to replay the tutorial. So that's the stakes. I will have to spend about 25 minutes after each loss playing the tutorial so I can attempt another run. And the thing is, since I don't think that most people will tune in to watch me play on normal and hard, I am allowed, but not required, just allowed, to play the normal through very hard settlements on my own, as long as I start the next run by showing you how many games we have won, and that there are no losses. Now, as this is the first time that I am doing Against the Iron Storm, we have just done the tutorial. You can see my Tutorial 1 and Tutorial 2 towns, and we are going to end the cycle for the first time. So we get our lovely cinematic. Chat is complaining about how unfair it is that I'd have to replay the tutorial after every loss. I mean, as far as stakes go, it's not that bad. But we are now looking at a fresh map. Choose any tile inside your embark range. We're going to go, oh, that's too far. Okay, we're going to go, I don't really want to do Coral Forest. I really like the Royal Woodlands. You know what? Let's do Coral Forest. It's fine. Whatever. We're going to take some lizards for this one. It warns me about inexperience, but we have played all the way to the top of the unlock chain on impossible, so this should be okay. And of course, I love this line. You are finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there is always a way out. Experiment and adapt. Great advice. Not just true for the game. I think it ports over to life, too. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. Now, on normal, I start with 3 embarkation points, which is just enough for the 3 resources that they give me. I forgot to name the town, so it's going to auto-generate some name from within the game files. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Let's take a look at our mysteries. This is the easiest I'm ever going to have it. So, clearings buzz with cricket sounds. Gain 30 insects for each discovered glade. Great. Okay, we can do that. The evaporating rainwater has made wood a lot lighter in this region. That doesn't work. Woodcutters can carry 10 more goods in drizzle. Fantastic. Riches from plant life blooming on supplements. Doubles bonus resources yield from trees. Okay. So we're going to get extra resources. We're going to be able to carry more. And we are going to have the cricket mating grounds. Now, this is all only during drizzle. Now, our negatives are that during the storm, reputation from resolve grows slowly. That's fine. And at 4 hostility, villagers will have a plus 20% chance to destroy the yield each production cycle. Now, I would like to point out that chat has asked me how many losses I took during my Impossible Storm run, and to be honest, I think 2. One of which I quit early because I was trying to do the achievement to finish a city in under 3 years, and I think the other one was a legitimate loss, I think. It wasn't a lot of losses. But that is not, like, the point of Against the Iron Storm is not that my early levels are going to be hard. It's that the stakes are going to go up, because you're going to see how much time I have to put into getting there. And then I'm expecting around Prestige 2 or 3 to start running into trouble. because at that point I won't have unlocked a whole lot of resources yet, and the prestiges get nasty. Alright, so we are in. We're going to pick a blueprint. Let's see, we got humans, beavers, and lizards. Let's take a lumber mill. Secondly, we are going to take a small farm because we are next to the fertile grounds modifier, which increases the rate at which we find fertile grounds, so I want something to do with that. And then we're going to take a leather worker just so we have a way of making fabric. As always, we are going to go ahead and create some woodcutters camps first. We are going to mark out areas that we want to clear. There we go. And we're going to start advancing time and advance up to speed 3. Let's go ahead and drop some roads. We need a scavenger's camp. We need to put our beaver in here, along with, I think, 2 lizards, and this will also be lizards. Throw a couple of humans in the scavenger's camp. And then we're going to build a harvester's camp in case we need it, and a stonecutter's camp in case we need that, just to make sure we have them. Receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Okay, that's a good way to get provisions, but we have not unlocked trade routes yet, which means provisions don't matter all that much. Yet. And then training grounds, which will gain +1 to lizard resolve for every 70 training gear produced. Love that. I might actually get to use it. Let's take a look at our orders. Now, on normal, you'll see we get 12 orders. On impossible, I was only getting 9. And for our orders, I am going to focus heavily on people. So we're going to do the 35 wood to get 2 people. We are going to open up, we're going to sell 10 amber to a trader to get 2 more people. And getting humans up to resolve 20 is going to be rough because I do not have human-specific housing unlocked yet. But we'll get 2 more people, and that is the goal. So, people, people, people. Now, one thing I am realizing is because deeds can give you experience, I really should have opened up my Against the Deeds file. Let's see, where did I put that? Me not even looking at the game for a minute. Okay. I'm going to hide those. I'm going to hide this. And I'm going to really hope that they didn't change too many of the deeds because I have not updated my my sheet. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So a while back, in order to try to be completionist on my main save file, I made a spreadsheet, which I'm now realizing is not here. Okay. Chad's telling me I could probably win on normal with my eyes closed. That is not quite true, solely because it's not true. Oh, wait, hold on. Window capture. Okay. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And now we have the lovely thing in which, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, we have a spreadsheet. I have now made a new column, cleared out everything, and I'm really hoping that they didn't change the accomplishments too much because I have not updated my spreadsheet since the last patch. Let's go ahead and hide that because we don't need to have it hiding the screen. But it will make sense for me to get as many deeds as possible early on, because deeds can give you experience, and experience helps you move up the tree faster. So we've got our first order in. That's great. And we need to get another blueprint. Brickyard makes sense. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves a nice crude workstation. And then we are going to make a leather worker. Yep. And a brickyard. But of course, I just realized why that was dumb, because I need to make the lumber mill before I make either of those. So let's put the lumber mill right here. Looks good to me. I'm going to move this up here. And go like so. So we got a nice big area scheduled for clearing. We've got some buildings up. I'm going to throw some humans in the crude workstation, and we are going to build fabric, and I don't think I have anything with which to make bricks. Right? I don't have anything with which to make bricks. That's going to be a problem. Okay, you know what? We're not throwing humans in there yet, because, no. We're just not. Alright, so you can be a beaver. Remember, beavers have that flat 10% chance for bonus yields. And I don't have any other chances for bonus yields currently unlocked. The only way for me to get other chances for bonus yields right now is to upgrade my hub through housing and decorations, of which I don't have very many. And we're going to have to use trash as decorations. Because as chat convinced me, barrels and crates are in fact refuse and should not be considered pretty, even though they have a nice rustic feel. I can see what the dev was doing there, but yeah, unfortunately it is kind of trash. Let's go ahead and go beaver, get a beaver in here, increase the rate of cutting, and it occurs to me that some of these trees have stone in them. Some of these trees have stone in them? Yeah, the Crimson Reach trees have stone in them, which is our best source of bricks at the moment. Pick a cornerstone. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced, or global production is faster, but trading is unavailable. Folks, I have an order that requires me to do trading. So I can't do that. I gotta take the barrels. Plus, having barrels is really good. It cuts down on the infrastructure that I have to build in order to make ale, which is basically the only kind of happiness my people will accept right now. It's not literally, but it's close. So let's do this, and we are going to actually set up a third woodcutting camp, which is a luxury we can afford on the easier difficulties. And let's take some more orders. I think Happy Beavers giving us faster woodcutting plus some tools is probably our best bet. And I think having grain to get more humans is a good bet here, though this +1 to cloth production is very tempting. Now, because I'm trying to do a whole lot of deeds, I am going to try to stretch this city out a bit. Okay. There we go. We're going to do that, and then we're going to set this to priority 5. And then we need 8 planks, and then we need, 2 more. So this is going to be, nope, not that. No, stop it. Stop it. 1, 2, 1, 2. And through. His vocal soul went snicker-snack. I may have memorized that poem a while back, and now it's always in my head. It's in my head forever. Ooh! Oh no. Noob mistake. I forgot to turn off coal. So we have been burning wood this whole time, which means I might not actually have anything I need to deal with a dangerous glade just yet. So we're gonna pump the brakes on that dangerous glade. We're gonna just hold up, cause I don't really wanna mess up this early. We're gonna go ahead and set that up. Maybe get ourselves a nice little farm. Okay, we want 1, 2. We want that. And we want to come around this side like so. And we don't want this oriented that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to orient this. No. That's what I want. There we go. We're going to orient it this way when we eventually make it. And that should be good, and that should let us do this, and then you can come over here. Right now, the only food stuff that's available in our town is eggs, and the food that we brought with us. So it's mostly eggs. People are just eating eggs in this town, of which I don't know the name because I didn't name it myself. But I can favor humans to give them a brief boost of happiness. How you guys coming? You know, it helps if I actually tell them to make it out of stone, since that's the only thing I have. And now we can turn in that order, get us a couple more humans. Plus, they showed up with grain, which gets us a lot more humans. So that is excellent. We're going to unfavor the humans. We are going to favor the beavers, which doesn't quite get them happy enough, but I think when I build some housing, they will be quite pleased with me. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to take a look at, nope, that, and we're going to run a path around the side. Okay, and I guess that means it's time for some, I guess fences aren't that ugly. There we go. Only eating eggs. Sounds like me in college. Wish I was kidding. Oh god. Oh god, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Herb garden, plantation, and foragers camp. I'm feeling an herb garden. Kiln lets us make coal. The provisioner lets us pack provisions. The scribe. I'm going to go with the scribe here, I think. We have to figure out how to make pigment. That is not right now's problem. That is a problem for later. Right, I need to unfavor the beavers. I didn't get them to full happiness anyway, and the lizards are starting to complain about the unfair treatment, which, I mean, I am treating them unfairly, so makes sense. You only need 4 houses for 24 people when you're doing shelters, because shelters have housing for 3. Nobody loves shelters, but it is basic housing, and since we need my favorite 24 housing for the, like, you only need 20 for a tier 3 hub, but I always build 24 just in case people die or leave, which again should not happen on normal. If it happens on normal, I'm doing something very wrong. But if it does, I want to have backups to make sure that I don't lose my sweet, sweet hub bonuses, which I don't have right now. Okay, hey, there's more beavers. That's great. We can continue. We can increase the beaver wood cutting core. There we go. We can move this up here. And now the game begins in earnest, because now I have a lumber mill. I have a lumber mill. There we go. Scavengers camp has no deposits nearby. Well, that's fine. There are so many more eggs that we can collect. Now, the reason we've got meat and eggs is that some of these trees have meat in them. That's just how that works. All fuel recipes are 25% faster, or villagers give you 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. I'm going to go with the local taxes, because producing ale does seem like it's going to be a really good idea. Let's go ahead and increase the farm, and we're going to have them forced delivery. Not that I needed to, they're basically done anyway. But this way I'm hoping I can get some humans in here this year. Leather worker, this needs to be making nothing. Stop it. We're actually going to delete it entirely. Let's take a look at what other buildings. We've got a scribe that I haven't made yet, so I should probably make one. That's... oh, we should probably get a makeshift post. We'll probably need that. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to... oh, right. I have not made a trading location yet, and that seems like an oversight. So let's go ahead and get a trading post down out here on the edge of town. See, it's outside... basically outside our radius. We're going to put 2 humans in this farm, get them farming. Now, this symbol means that lizards have a 10% chance of bonus productions. Beavers have a 10% chance in planks. And you know what? I think it's actually more important to get the planks than it is to chop the wood. So we are going to make you a lizard. So I can make this a pair of beavers. And we're going to make that a pair of lizards. And nobody gets special bonuses in the brickyard. But we are going to put some humans in here just for some nice racial parody. And chat's saying, I love meat trees. Everyone loves meat trees. One of the few things I remember from the short-lived Dilbert cartoon, and yes, there was one back in the 90s, it was terrible, is there was an episode in which they had genetically bred the tomato plant, which was a plant that grew meat, and it was a plot point that they had to figure out how to cook it, and their solution was to do what you do with every meat, which is grill it until it's completely charred and unrecognizable, and then cover it in ketchup, which started my hatred of ketchup. Let's see. We need 10 worth of goods sold. I would love to get this brewery. So can I sell 21 worth? I mean, all of these are really great perks, but nothing quite beats the brewery here. So let's see. If I sell you 76 eggs, you don't want that. Okay. And on normal mode, I think I can afford to sell some parts. Oh, not that many parts. If we can get away with 3 parts, that's excellent. You know what? Let's see if we can lower how many eggs we're selling to. Trade. Boom. Okay. And that's going to let us turn in this. It's also going to let us... We have a lot of people, which is why people are unhappy. Oh, right. You need to be not making pottery. You need to be just making bricks. And we're going to delete that. And you need to not make crystallized dew. I don't have the stuff for that either. No water skins, no luxury goods, just fabric. Where did they get wine? Somebody must have brought wine with them. We can get 5 more beavers if I get 35 roots. That sounds useful. Okay, we can get a +3 global resolve if we open 4 glades. And I think I'm going to do that because at this point, I feel like I'm okay on humans. And rations for the Citadel. No, let's go with this one, which gives us +2 to meat production, which again, grows on trees. Lower your egg expectations. Wow, we're getting some real bad puns now. See, this is why, if you're watching on YouTube, you have to join the chat. Because I'm getting bad puns, and I need more content. Right? So, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here making puns. I'm just using you as a pitch to bring in the YouTubers. But 16 resolve, great. More provisions, okay, fine. This seems doable. But +2 to meat production. When the meat grows on trees, that's really big. And it gives us more parts, which I can then sell. So that's good. We're having food trouble, obviously. So we should probably do something about that. You think it'd be hard to have food trouble in a land where meat grows on trees, but we are. What can you do? And you know what? On normal, it doesn't take too long to work glade events. So we are going to try something a little bit dangerous. We're going to open up this glade. We're going to do it with 3 minutes left of clearance, which means we're about to get a storm. Okay, what did we get? Dead lizards. Love it. Very easy to deal with. And I'm going to try to draw this map out, which is why I'm going to go for this and not the points. Also in here, I'm going to go for the amber, because at this point I have a lot of people that I'm not using. We will place you with a beaver. You're all beavers. We're going to have to deal with that in a minute, and you should be a beaver. And we are going to head up into this area. That's going to open up that glade, so let's just go ahead and commit to opening that glade. That seems fine. Now, on lower difficulties, the amount of hostility that you get from opening glades is lower. The amount of time it takes to work glade events is lower. There's a lot of numbers that get tweaked on low level of difficulty. Okay. So, I'm actually going to take the temple. And the reason I'm going to take the temple is we're going to try for a human utopia. Now, human utopia does require me to also get a human house at some point, but it is 30 humans, 15 human houses, and a temple. So let's see if we can get it. I don't think I ever got a utopia on the impossible run. So we'll be doing something on normal that I didn't manage to do on the other run. And that is fine. We've got a cellar up here we can rebuild. Let's go ahead and do that. My lizards are pretty unhappy, but you know, if I just, you know, fire... Where's... I know I've got a lizard woodcutter somewhere. There you are. Right. There we go. Okay. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, I think we can fix that if we just, Actually, we're going to move this guy all the way back here, and we are going to try to clear out the area around this field, so that I can set up a second farm, because again, I'm having major food issues. Just horrific food issues. And we can fulfill some people's need for religion right away, because there is also incense in the trees, and both humans and lizards like religion. The thing is, if I fulfill religion, they're going to get happy. And if they get happy, I'm going to start gaining reputation points. And if I get reputation points, I can't stretch the game out longer to try to get other accomplishments. So I don't really want to do that. Hey, look, more beavers. I'm forced to take beavers. Let's go ahead and do this. And that means that all of you can be beavers now. If I take a look around, it's a lot of beavers. That's wonderful. Okay. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Yes, please. Okay. And the other thing we want to do, so this is opening up this dangerous glade. You know what? Actually, now let's wait till he opens it. I do need to set up a second location, I think. So we're going to put a hub up here. And you know, it occurs to me that I have not been keeping up with my decorations that I really should be doing. Let's go ahead and put a brewery right behind the temple, because that makes a whole lot of sense. We are going to put some lizard posts here. Nope, not there. Not there either. Slide over 1. Slide over 1. I'm feeling flower beds. Flower beds look nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all of the flower beds we're going to need for upgrading people's happiness. Perfect. So this is road, which means that it just perfectly fits in there. Now, we do need more decorations. And since my options are benches, barrels, fences, and fence corners, I think we're going to do this kind of... I don't know, outdoor seating area? Let's see, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll put a... Cool. I don't love it, but now we have a kind of lecture area. And you know what? I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and overhouse this because it fits nicely. There we go. Now let's take a look at this. All right, we've got a Totem of Denial that'll stop us from sacrificing anything. And it gives a global resolve bonus once completed. It requires... Oh, we've got so many planks. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Spark it up. Thank you. Yes. Yes, we are. We are sparking it up. Get down, Sparky. Sorry, Warcraft 3 reference there. Did I not make a harvester's kit? No, I did. It's right here. And there's so many reeds. Huh, so many reeds. Okay. With this many reeds, I should be working on education. That's a pun. Education is a need that you can fulfill in the game, but I'm just being dumb there. Okay, let's go ahead and run a road all the way around this hub. Let's get some houses up. We need packs of provisions, but we don't really have a stable food income, so I'm not gonna do that. Scavengers camp has no deposits nearby. Well, you know, I'm fairly certain that there are more eggs over here. I hope you guys like eggs, because it's what you're eating. It's all you're eating. Forever. Endless eggs. Always eggs, and never Christmas. Okay. We have insects that we're going to turn into amber. Investigate. Yeah, see, we got a nice little outdoor forum with rows of benches and like a bench for someone to stand on. It's just lovely. It's decorative, right? It's pretty. My town's pretty. I know I can't afford anything nice, but my town's pretty, okay? Let's go ahead and make some ale, I guess. Maybe some pickled goods? I don't think I've got anything I can pickle. I don't have anything I can... Oh, no, we're getting vegetables, so we can pickle those. Let's throw some humans in here, mostly because humans like being in here. There we go. This just lets us sacrifice more, which I don't want to do. And I really don't want to be making packs of provisions when I need everything. Wait, do I have any herbs? No. Yeah, I don't want to be making packs of provisions out of food when my people are hungry, because I am a benevolent god. And I can't stop. I can't stop that. Why are we so low on fuel? Maybe I should put a cap on our planks. Just maybe. Let's see. I think we can cap at 50 pottery, 50 water skins, 50 fabric. That sounds nice. 50 is a nice round number. Nothing here. 30 simple tools. We'll say 10 packs of provisions. 25 scrolls in the event I decide to start making them. 50 jerky. 50 pickled goods. What do I have that makes jerky? The cellar. Nice. Okay. We'll say 50 ale and 25 wine. Now what's great about this is the cellar is directly in my way. Cellar is annoyingly in my way. Oh my god. Okay, well, what can you do? We will go ahead and just move this guy over here. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Take a look at our orders. 16 farm fields and packs of crops seems easier than trade goods. Let's do that. Wow, God complex. You're just a viceroy. You want to be a god? Come back to the Sims. Okay, fine. But in the Sims, I am also benevolent. I have to be. I can't not. Okay, 10 tools, 10 packs of building materials. We should be able to do packs of building materials because we have so much wood. So much wood. Okay. Turn off that. Let's put in a couple of these. And we've got a trader. Hi, trader. Let's see, an insect for every 2 mushrooms produced. I would need a source of mushrooms. +1 pottery production, or farmers can carry more. Let's do farmers can carry more. Let's take the pottery production too, just in case we need it. We are going to sell the luxury goods because I don't really need those. And we are going, let's see, I think 32 should be good. We are going to buy some food because I'm having food problems. Actually, hold on. You don't have roots to sell. But you could sell me herbs. Not as many herbs as I'd like. You know what? I think that's fine. We'll just do that. That sounds good. And we're going to turn those herbs into packs of provisions. There we go. Sounds nice. And I notice that my lizards are happy. But the thing is, I don't want my lizards to be happy. I don't want my lizards to be happy right now, because we are trying to stretch this game out for as long as possible. There we go. As long as possible, we're still turning in a whole lot of orders from the Queen. So, I mean, I guess not as long as possible. Now, I've got to figure out the best spot for me to put the small farm, because with this layout, the best spot is here, which overlaps with the cellar, which is why I said the cellar is exactly in my way. But there's got to be another, if I just if I just don't use that, there we go. I can put it there. And that would mean I could put a storage here. Love it. Love it so much. That works for me. Let's go ahead and turn in our beaver mission to give us faster wood cutting and a pile of tools, which is good because we need them for this mission. Order, whatever you want to call it. And let's shift this over to this side, because I want to cut out that tree as fast as possible so I can drop a second plant farm. I can drop a second farm. That's right. Farm is the word I'm looking for. Okay. You've got nothing to do. I'm not going to waste meat making water skins. That seems useless. I don't think I have any... You know what? Let's go ahead and make some basic pottery just in case. Yeah. That works for me. Okay, we got hostility 0. It's pretty solid. Pick a blueprint. Yes, thank you. I will do that. Human house. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, we have human houses. And by having human houses, that means I can change up our housing strategy. So for one thing, we're going to delete those. And that is going to mess up our ratio, but that is fine. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be 8 plus 12 is 20, and that's 23. My goal is 24, so that looks really nice. Okay. They've cleared out those trees, which means I can build another thing. And now I think it's time for an herb garden, just so we can get some diversity of crops. And I'm thinking we should put a couple of bushes right here. Let's get some more people. Now, we want to prioritize humans because we are going to try to make a human utopia. Love it. Training grounds it is. We'll make our lizards happy by making training goods, which I'm not actually making. We're just getting the perk. And we're going to go ahead and tell them they can open up that dangerous glade as well. How are we doing on this side? Pretty solidly. Put a couple of humans in the herb garden, obviously. Also, let's put some humans in the cellar. Yeah. Which will let us make... I guess we can make wine out of our reeds. Sure, why not? And pickled goods out of our nothing. Now we'll make pickled goods out of roots. That's fine. And you know what? We can make jerky. That's right. Okay, which we want to make out of coal. Which we will be mining as soon as I get the infrastructure set up. Oh, hey, stone showed up. That's real nice. Let's go ahead and deal with some stone. Get some lizards in here. And how are we doing on time? Yeah, we're fine. Hey, we got tons of incense because incense grows on trees, and we're not taking this because I want to stretch the game out as long as possible. While still winning, obviously. Now that lets us... You know what? Actually, since I'm trying to stretch the game out, this should be a human. Yeah. Because the queen's impatience is going to eventually be a problem. Getting +3 resolve should be fine. And we can turn in this order as well to speed up food production, and if we get a building that lets us make biscuits, we can make biscuits faster, which would be very good. I'm going to grab another woodcutter's camp, because we are getting through this very slowly, and I don't like it. That's good, that's good. I would love to get tool infrastructure up, that'd be nice. Okay. Okay. Rain collector? I think rain collector's a good idea. The brewery can actually make packs of crops out of grain. So let's go ahead and have them do that. And set the cap to, what was it, 12 or was it 15? It was 15. we go. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, first off, this woodcutter's camp doesn't even have beavers in it, which is an absolute tragedy. But then this one doesn't have any trees nearby, and we've got to fix that. So we're going to go ahead and go back this way. Right, human houses need bricks. That's the problem we're having there. It occurs to me that if I favor lizards, they will get a little bit happy, and that will let me turn in a quest, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Yeah, let's solve that. We want to see how much coal we can get in this area. And then this, we're going to come over here and clean up this corner. There is a deed for getting a ton of glades open in a single map, so we're going to try to do that. For those of you just joining us in the chat, I see our viewership just doubled. We have started Against the Iron Storm, and the rule here is that I am allowed to play each difficulty twice before I have to upgrade it. And because of how quickly we're going to end up in the prestiges, I'm trying to unlock as many deeds as possible on my first normal map right out of the tutorial. So feel free to ask questions, give suggestions. We're trying to keep our people just unhappy enough to not advance the plot. Well, still being able to get ourselves out of here without the queen hating us. That's the goal. That's what we're at. Our food situation is kind of stabilized. We don't have any roots because my people are hungry. This is a full hub, right? No, because we haven't built these human houses yet. But we have more stone coming in, so that's going to help. And what did I just open? Okay, yeah, that works. That works really well. Yeah, okay. And we will decrease the hostility by 50 or get 2 ancient tablets. I'm feeling hostility here. Let's go ahead and do that. Which will increase the hostility of the forest temporarily. But I think I can solve that by just firing all of my woodcutters for a season. Not those. I want them getting as much unlocked as possible. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our final set of orders. Okay, 4 ancient tablets or 15 packs of provisions and 150 wood. Let's go with this. And if we do 14 villagers with education, that's only beavers, we'll get +3 global resolve. Otherwise, 20 packs of luxury goods gets us +1 incense and 5 people. I'm going to go with the knowledge. Because we do have a scribe, I'm just not actually letting my people learn anything because that'll make them happy. And if they're too happy, we're going to win. Which I don't want to do yet. Meanwhile, oh, that's a really, really nice... Ooh. Oh, that's a nice spot for a mine. Let's mine that. Heck yeah. Do I want a second temple? No. No, I don't. Let's go ahead and tear that temple apart. So I've got a temple right here, right? I don't need 2 temples. A second temple does nothing for me. But what I'm definitely going to do is build a, let's see, I can easily fit a hearth down in this area. Just, oh, there's so much space. We're actually going to build a hearth where that temple is. That's how we're going to deal with this. Because we do need this to be a small farm. And that's going to, I think, farm field. Yep. And we definitely need more humans. Hi, Jorg. How you doing? We can't buy that, but I can definitely buy the carrying more at once and the faster trader arrival time. Plus, you know what? All these tools look real tempting. So let's go ahead and get them. I need that for a quest. I need this for a quest, too. I need that for a quest. Got a lot of things I need for quests. Okay, 22. No, I can't sell this because I need to get it. What are you doing, dude? Okay, 40 is not enough. I think 1 pack of crops should be good. Maybe 36 eggs? No? Okay, what if I don't get that many tools? There we go. There we go. Oh, I can sell him 10 more packs of provisions. 4 tools. Which is not many tools at all, so we're not doing that. Let's go up here. Ooh, a shady character appears from your settlement. You can choose 1 blueprint from all unlocked blueprints. Yes. Pardon me? Yes, please. Okay. Now, the problem is we don't actually have a tool shop, which is what I was hoping to get. Oh, but we got a carpenter. Okay. The carpenter's kind of superfluous, but the carpenter does give us access to making tools. So we are going to go ahead and do that. Because sometimes having anything that'll do what you want to do is better than having the optimal thing, or than holding out for the optimal thing that you can't get. There's a proverb in there somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but you know, you can figure it out. I trust my audience. Y'all are smart people. We're gonna move this beaver back that way. It's almost done. This should get some beaver. Where are all my beavers? I don't know where all my beavers went. So I guess we're going to do some woodcutting humans here. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, you know, I'm fairly certain I saw some eggs over here. So you can keep collecting eggs. Okay. That's still going. We need to run a road around this way. And I think like that. Meanwhile, I cleared out all this coal area and now I don't need it. That's okay. That sometimes happens too, right? Like, it just happens. So I need 4 beavers, and we've got beavers rebuilding a temple. But this doesn't have to be beavers. This can be lizards. Because beavers get very happy working in a mine. So we can turn in those. When we are ready. Okay. And this guy can make tools. Now, we've been getting crystallized dew out of the trees, so we are going to go ahead and just make tools. That's going to be huge for us. Don't let perfect get in the way of good enough. Yes. Yes. Something to that effect. Or I think I've also heard don't let perfect be the enemy of the good. I think, I don't know. There's variations on it. But the idea is you don't have to get the best option. Sometimes lesser options will do, and my lizards are too happy. Dang it. Don't you hate it when your lizards get too happy? And you're like, guys, cool it with the happiness. I need another human from somewhere. Hey, buddy. You're fired. Come over here. You're now a farmer. No, I know it's too late for you to actually plant anything this year, but you're a farmer. You'll be fine. What are we doing for... Yep, okay. And we need another... You know, I can build a second temple. In retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have deleted that temple, because temples count for service buildings even if you can't get their effects. It's just a very religious community, you have to understand. This town is just very... They're just super religious. Let's build 4 human houses. Because remember, I need 30 humans and 15 human houses and at least 1 temple in order to get the human utopia. Indeed. The lizard equivalent is 15 lizard houses plus a guild hall. Then clan hall. The beavers are the guild hall with the same equivalent in beaver houses. Never occurred to me whether the service buildings buffs would stack if you built more than one of them, do they? No, they explicitly do not stack buffs, but they do count as service buildings for purposes of hubs. This feels like a good spot for a lizard post surrounded by flower beds. And we will build a road that way. Alright, we have a lot of cosmetics. Don't have any harpies, but we found cosmetics in that temple. What kind of weird temple has houses? You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. You are now lizards. We have 2 humans dedicated to building the entire town. Oh, right. Okay. So we are going to build another hearth right here, and we are going to build a storage right here. And then I think a couple of human houses like so. I think that'll work. It occurs to me this should have been an herb garden. And the reason it should have been an herb garden is just so I can be getting more roots. I don't need more herbs, but getting more roots will let us turn in this. And again, I'm holding off on these because I'm trying to get as many deeds as possible. And there are a number of deeds that I think we can work toward, that I would love to knock out in the normals before we have to go up to the next stage. Because there's a whole lot, like, the more deeds I can get done early, the further up the tree I can be when we move into prestige levels, which are going to get nuts. We need 2 humans. These both give 2 humans, so let's grab ourselves another beaver. Grain production increased by 1 for every 25 times it's produced. Yes, please, let's do that. Heck yeah. Uh-oh, people are too happy. Dang it. Okay, what if I favor the beavers? Beavers will be happy, but beavers are only 14 people compared to 36 if I'm using the other 2. So, yeah, that'll help. Plus, I think I could make beavers a little less happy if I place them less optimally. Okay, I know you guys love working the mine, and if this were a higher difficulty, I would totally let you keep doing that. But if I take you out, you'll be less happy, and frankly, y'all are just too happy. No, actually, this is still going to be lizards, because this can be more beavers, making more tools. And beavers making tools will let me open caches. Great. Hi, Sahilda. Have we seen Sahilda yet? Is this our first Sahilda visit? That's fantastic. Okay. I think 27 sounds good. I definitely need this. I don't need these, and I should actually take them off of producing packs of provisions because I'm not going to need them. We can sell, I think we can afford to sell 130 wood. Like, we don't need this much wood storage. You don't want planks. I'm going to sell all my herbs, too, because I don't think I need this many herbs. You know, I've got a lot of leather that I don't think I need, so we're going to sell all the leather, and then I think I can make the rest of it up with eggs. Yeah. And that's going to let us get the +1 to cloth production and the sturdy boots for faster global movement. Excellent, 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 excellent. Now we are going to take this and we are going to move it into this corner over here, clean up that area. We're going to build a road along this side. That's nice. We are going to move this woodcutting camp back here, and we are going to open up this glade. Nice. We've got a couple of people doing stuff. Trader has arrived. I think we're doing all right. Nice. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Which woodcutting camp? This woodcutting camp. Well, I mean, you've got a dangerous glade here and a dangerous glade here. Let's open those up, buddy. And the reason I'm doing this is there is a deed for solving 25 glade events, for opening 20 caches, and for opening up... Oh, no, 30 glades is on hard plus. Dang it. But we can at least open up 20 caches and solve 25 glade events. In addition to trying to get that human utopia. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. What? Well, I mean, there's more eggs. There's always more eggs. Dread Canary 2022. There's always more eggs. How are we looking on tools? We got 11 tools. Well, we can... Oh, no, we can't. Not quite. How you guys doing? Doing great. Love it. But you know what? I have coal coming in, so we should never, ever, ever be doing anything with wood anymore. Yeah, we say everything with coal now. And, do I have any way of making pigment? No. So I can't make scrolls. That's fine. We've opened up this glade, and we definitely have coal. So let's go ahead and lower the hostility of the forest by 10. Or, sorry, by 50. Ooh, and there's a bakery back there. That's nice. If we find a way to make flour... Do I have a way to make flour? No. Okay. We're actually going to fire a lizard, I think. No, we're going to fire a beaver. We're going to solve this event by giving us more grain production. And you know what? Let's rebuild this small farm. It costs as much as a regular small farm, but I mean, I'll probably need it anyway. I never put a lizard down here. There's so much to do around town. Okay. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, we can fix that. But I think we're going to move this up here. Yeah. There we go. Woodcutter's camp has no deposits nearby. You know what? There's so many projects we can be working on. I'm actually going to fire these beavers. And by fire them, I mean I'm going to replace these lizards with these beavers. And then we're going to take these lizards over here and make this small farm. Meanwhile, that's getting double worked. That's getting double worked. Let's send a lizard up here to keep these goods. Okay. And if we can get a tavern somehow, that's another thing that we can knock out. If we can get 60 villagers, that's another one. Okay. Small farm has no fields nearby. Well, that's fine. I mean, just there's all kinds of fields everywhere. So many fields. Here, we'll just throw you up here and do some of that. And we'll put a second lizard up here. We've opened up another dangerous glade. Or, no, not a dangerous glade, just a regular glade this time. We're on year 7. I feel like I've been doing this map forever, but I really haven't, because we are only on year 7. We're not even an hour and a half into the stream, and I started the stream with like 15 minutes of doing a tutorial. So, this is fine. It just feels like it's taking forever because I am purposely drawing it out when I could have won a while ago. Like, if I let my people be happy, we could have already won this. But we are carefully managing their happiness to not do that. Okay, +2 to read production, or every open cache lowers hostility by 15 points. Let's do that one. We're opening so many caches. We need humans. Yep. So what's our beaver situation look like? You can be humans. And we've got this, which can come down here. And we're going to staff it with some beavers. Where else do I have beavers? So we got 5 plus, I think, 3, 6, 9. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so all of our beavers are doing beaver optimal jobs. And this can be lizards, I think. This can be a human. This can be a human. We've got a little bit happier. Well, let's take that so we can get flour. And you know, we are actually going to delete this little bit of road because we are going to put a provisioner right in here. And that occurs to me that I do not need anyone working the makeshift post, which I can destroy. Not move. I want to destroy. Yes. There we go. I do need... I'd like something that made pigment. Okay. Got another herb garden, so we can put some humans in that herb garden. And, I don't know that I need... no, it's fine. We'll have some herb production. That's okay. We're going to run a road around the backside of... No, not like that. We're going to run a road around the backside of here. We've got some unhoused people. How much housing do we have? We have 20 people living in this area. Well, you know what? Let's build 2 more shelters. And I think a couple of fire shrines. And then I feel like some fencing wouldn't go amiss. I think that'll work. Now you're out of things to cut, so let's just move you over here and pop open this glade, shall we? We're just continuing to move further and further into the forest. Okay, now this woodcutter's camp, where can we open up? You know what? What's the rule? What's the, solve 25 glade events. Yeah, okay. Technically, there are glade events in non-dangerous glades, but there can be, but there are definitely glade events in dangerous glades. So we are going to do that. And the rule I'm setting for myself is that once I get 30 humans and 15 human housing, we are going to go ahead and leave, because this is getting silly at this point. Or maybe we passed silly a while ago. My calibration for silliness is kind of off. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, food stockpiles. Nice. Those are Citadel upgrades. Real good.
Tapo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hi, Jorg. I didn't even see you show up. What do you have? Food production speed increase, traders show up faster, more pottery. Don't love that. I do like the idea of just getting some more tools. Let's sell you some trade goods. Let's sell you 19 packs of provisions, because I only need 5 to win. Let's sell you, I don't know, 89 reeds. That seems like a nice amount of reeds. Plus all this sea marrow I've got lying around. That's pretty great. Okay, well, you know, okay. Yeah. We can do this. Trade. Sell. Yep. And then if I come over this way, no, it's up here. We need that cellar. You guys are making wine, and the great thing is, wine, no. Wine can be used to make scrolls. Yeah. Oh, we can make tools here too. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, if I put humans on it, they will be very happy, but I think that's all right. I think the humans are low enough because I'm favoring the beavers. Now, I would love to find a camp that would let me trade some food for more humans. We just have so much industry going on. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Really? Okay, well, I think there are some more reeds somewhere, aren't there? Yeah, they're right over here. I have one lizard who's doing all the construction for the entire time right now because everyone else is off solving glade events. Cool. Here, you come up this way. We're gonna open up another dangerous glade. Oh, and I'm gonna have to do this again on either hard or impossible. All right, we got the roots. Like we can win at any point. We are literally just delaying at this point to try and get our human population up to 30, and then we're gonna call it. How are we looking on tools? We have 34 tools. Jeez. Okay, that's being worked. That's being worked. Do we have any tool solvable stuff that's not already been mined out? Yes.
Mira, ay. Ludo.
Now, of course, because we took the thing that lowers the hostility of the forest every time we open a cache, the hostility of the forest is quite low. Forest is not, in fact, dangerous. Now, the danger here is that my beavers are too happy. Okay, so if this gets just a few more fences, we will have a second hearth, giving us chances for double production. Brewery production is faster, love that. There's some more humans. We need 5 more humans before we win, which could be as little as 2 years, but maybe there's some way we can speed that up because I've got people who are way, way, way too happy. Maybe we're making specialized food that we shouldn't be making? Yeah, let's stop making jerky. Or pickled goods, geez. Stop making pickled goods, my word. There we go, we've opened up another one. And, you know, I never actually got Spark 2, but it doesn't matter because we have so much of everything else. Alright. Sure. Go ahead and solve that. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do that. Your threshold is 29. Your threshold is 30. If I turn this off, then... yeah, then they'd be down to 31. but they would go over 30, and they've got the most people, which would mean... Whew, okay. I'm thinking just grab a weaver? Sure, we can do that. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and put another guy over here. And we will undo all this, and we're going to bring this guy up here. And open up that glade. We're opening up so many glades. Just all the glades get opened. This is silly. It's very silly. Okay, you know what? It occurs to me, I don't know. If I go to housing... Human housing. 5 are unaffected. So we need at least 3 more human houses. At least. So that'll be 5 down here. Plus 4 is here is 9. Plus 4 here is 13. And I need 15. So let's actually put a couple more human houses up here. Not that we need them. We are going to go ahead and... let's deal with this first. This one is actually viably dangerous. But unfortunately, my only options are plus 3 happiness. Oh no, my people are already too happy. What are you doing, game? We're going to win on happiness too early. There wasn't any kind of camp up here, was here? No. No, of course not. You still being worked? Of course you are. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. What woodcutter's camp? Okay, well. Are there more glades that we can be digging toward? There are. Wonderful. Their path to get up here is now just taking forever. Which, you know, it occurs to me, I can solve that. There we go. If I do that, and then we build a storage building right there. Let's move this closer in. Nice. Alright, Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. What? Well, let's bring that back over here. And try to get even more glades open. Oh, hey, Zorg. Zorg, you've got a cookhouse. Okay, you know what? There are deeds available for having a lot of money. So let's try to get ourselves some money while we're here. Might as well, yeah? I don't think I need anything else. I mean, I might as well buy a bunch of roots, because I can. Boom. Alright. You know, I just realized I've been doing this whole thing, and there's been no music. Let's go ahead and do that. I knew something was missing. Alright. So, we have a ton of stuff going on. We got some loose workers, so we can go ahead and claim these goods. And we can go ahead and claim these goods. And get even more eggs. Oh my god, humans are happy. Humans are happy. I don't have a way of making them less happy, I don't think. I mean, maybe if I fire them from jobs that they like? Sure. That'll do it. New threat, small destroyed caravan. Where? Ooh, we opened up another one. Very nice. No camps, though, so I can't pick up more people. Kind of regretting turning those camps into money earlier in the game. Only kind of, though. This isn't that bad. I am, however, kind of tired of standing, so I'm going to move over here and adjust my desk a bit. We're just trying to keep our people on the cusp of happiness. As you can see, the Queen is highly impatient because, to be fair, I am largely ignoring her. Like, she's like, what is taking this guy so long? He can totally be done. I'm like, yeah, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like finishing yet. I want to get my human utopia. And, that's taken a while. Oh, yep. Okay. People? How many humans can we get? 1 human? Are you kidding me right now? We only got 1 human. Guys, it's not looking good for the deed. It's not looking good. Oh, come on. Meanwhile, that is a Tier 3 hub, and this isn't. So, obviously, we need to make another temple because it's a very religious community. Much religious, very community. And I guess make some shelters. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, the thing is, there's always more eggs. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. It's telling me there are reeds in this direction. Well, let's go get them. Oh, hey, we've got a Harmony Spirit Altar. Now, the problem with the Harmony Spirit Altar is its effects is that it gives us like +1 happiness for each distinct service building, which would mean we'd get 1 +1 happiness. And the problem with +1 happiness is that's enough to take humans over the edge, and we have been trying to prevent that from happening. So I've got to actually turn this into materials. And also, we have enough tools that we can turn this into materials. 1 human. Come on. Remember, folks, stay hydrated. Okay. Now, I think we're kind of stable right now. Which means I can't upgrade this hub, because if I upgrade this hub, it's going to give a +2 to global resolve. Alright. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +4 is 9. +6 is 15 human houses. Which is all the human houses I need for human utopia. I just need the humans to live in them. There's another glade. Hey, okay. Okay, now I have an idea. First off, more humans. Amazing. We're gonna totally get more humans. But secondly, okay, now, let's think about what just happened. The termite nest, I told it to work with resin. I have no resin. I have no resin. Which means that he cannot work the termite burrow. Well, working it, harvesting and planting are slower, and that's a problem. But also, we've got a -5 to global resolve. Which means it's going to suppress the happiness of my people. Enough that we won't win. That's great. I'm going to actually delete this fence. And we are going to run a path up here. And we will make another farm. Because harvesting and planting are slower, I want to get more farms up and running, just in case. Just in case. And we want a storage building here, I think. And we'll put 2 humans in this. Very nice. Sahilda, yeah. Oh, you'll buy stone. Will you now? Okay. What if I sold you 358 stone? You like that? Okay, how about another 152 grain? And maybe, just to tap it all up, I add another 82 bricks and, I don't know, 404 wood. Thank you. That should solve our food situation. Wait, is this being worked? It is. Where am I? I'm disoriented. Okay. That's how this should be rotated. Nice. So that's being worked. That's lowering our happiness. This is being worked. This is being worked. That'll get us to 28 humans. And then down here we have... Yep, we're getting closer to that. Longest normal game ever. Alright, we're in. And that'll let us do this. Plus this. Plus this. And then we only need 2 humans. 2 humans. Alright, we've got 2 humans. Now, just to make darn sure that I get the achievement, we're going to build a bunch of human housing. Scouts are idle and large abandoned cache. What? Okay. I think that was us opening another one. Okay. Uh-huh. So, yeah, we got the housing. We got the people. We've got a lot of Glade events. I don't know if we're at, what is it, 25? Open 20 caches. Solve 25 Glade events. I don't know. Because I haven't been counting, and I really should have been. Let's wait until this gets opened. Let's turn off that. Turn off that. Turn off that. Scavenger's camp is out of stuff to do, but dude, say it with me now, chat. There's always more eggs. That's right. Okay. That's getting opened. This is getting opened. And because I just don't like I'm kind of over it, we are going to call it here, which means let's go ahead and take ourselves a nice screenshot of all of our temples. What's today, Labor Day? Yeah, so let's, yep. There we go. And turn that back on. And just as soon as this ticks over to show that we can start harvesting it, wait, where's our, there we go, 165. Okay, so it counted. And now we are going to go ahead and put people in this temple. The reason that works is that we have 205 incense. Not only do we have 205 incense, but I can put humans in here, and we'll also be able to distribute education. So humans are instantly happier. Of course, I could be turning in quests. I could. I'm not, but I could. And okay, we have 5 completed deeds. Or not deeds. You know what? I don't really want to go to year 12. So I guess I'm just gonna... We'll see how far we can get during the storm. Now, let's go ahead and turn this in. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, that's +3 global resolve. I love that. Uh-huh. And then... You need... Oh, you're at 29. You're at 36. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I gotta turn another one just so we can finish in time. But hey, let's grab ourselves 5 more people. And there we go. Take a look at all of those deeds rolling in. So, 434, not a great score, but on normal your score is halved, as you can see. So we won, we had 14 reputation, we had 4 impatience left, we held the queen back for a long time. But we completed 9 orders out of the 12 she gave us. We did 22 regular events, 13 dangerous events, which means we did not open up 25 caches. Dang it. Yep, we got Kind Soul and Unity, nobody died, 20-minute adventure. We had more than 80 villagers. And we ended with at least 50 amber in the bank. So we got Discover 10 Glades, trade goods worth 50 amber, win a game after solving 5 glade events, win near the Fertile Meadows. I need to take note of Fertile Meadows, because that is one that I actually would track. We sold trade goods worth 200. We had more than 40 villagers. We won with a dangerous event standing, which I did not realize we did. That's a problem. We won on the Coral Forest with no deaths, 600 amber, 60 villagers, which is another one that I'm tracking. I don't track 40, because if you get 60, you get the 40, right? So that's another one. We got Human Utopia. Very nice. 30 humans, 15 human houses, and a temple. Let me go ahead and mark that down on my little spreadsheet. 5 points through resolve. Human settlement is a lesser form of the Utopia. Lizard settlement is a lesser form of their Utopia. Ancient tablets in storage. Didn't remember I was doing that. I forgot that was a thing, but we got it. And we solved 25 glade events. But the one for opening caches is opening caches, and we didn't quite get to 20. How many eggs? It doesn't tell me at this point. But let's go ahead and go back to our world map. And, alright, I guess that place was named Quara. Let's go claim our deeds. Access to lamps. Access to harpies. Access to a road sign. We unlocked the big shelter. All right. So that is going to do it for our first episode of Against the Iron Storm, where I am going to be playing 2 settlements per difficulty level until I lose. And the thing is, when I lose, I have to reset progress, play the tutorial, and start over. And the goal is to beat Prestige 20 twice. Again, without ever losing once. If you made it to the end of the video, I very much appreciate you sticking around all this time. If you are watching on YouTube, remember I stream Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Friday nights at 9:30 Eastern for roughly 3 hours. We're going to figure out what that does to the video schedule once I start getting up into prestige games, which are going to take longer. But that is where you can catch me live. Make suggestions, meme at me, tell me bad puns. I read everything because I don't have that many viewers yet. If you're watching this on Twitch, remember you can catch up on all previous episodes of me streaming over on YouTube. I do my best to make sure that we get posted at least one video 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, so that you can be all caught up in time for the Friday stream. We'll see what happens with the video schedule, like I said. I know that these are long sessions, and I appreciate the attention you're giving me, and I hope to see you in the next one.